Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers, you, and welcome to another video. I know that Peter Mandelson has been sacked as US ambassador, but that's not my key thought process at the moment. My key thought process is still processing the events of yesterday and processing the fact that, I have mentioned a few times before that it's become more about good versus evil than left versus right or whatever, and that has been proven now. And what it has proven also is those people on the left are nothing more than evil demons. When the shooting occurred, it was asked in the House of Representatives in America to have a moment's silence for Charlie Kirk. The Democrats booed, shouted no, and refused to take part. Again, in the European Union Parliament building, it was asked for a moment of silence to remember Charlie Kirk. The members of the right and the centre stood. Those on the left stay sat down. They are psychotic, evil bastards. There is no reasoning with these people. There's no negotiating with these people. They are the devil's spawn. They have no morals. They are just motivated by the devil. There is no other. I can't put it in any other way. The vile bile that has been spewed by people, as I've covered in the previous video, is inexcusable. But it's done by people possessed with evil in their hearts and minds. As I said, there are plenty of people I do not like, I don't agree with, I hate. And I mean hate. But I would never revel in some if they had unfortunately been extinguished in any way. Because good people don't. If you celebrate anyone's death, you are Satan's spawn. And Democrats and members of the Labour Party all pretending, and all these people pretending that, oh, it was terrible and we don't agree with political violence, it's outrageous, it's disgusting, blah 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 blah, by turning around, well, this is all to do with gun culture, blaming it on the guns, and any other way to deflect the fact that a human being was terminated because of their rhetoric. Even today, Mike Tapp, MP, has called anyone who likes reform or supports reform a plastic patriot. It's those words, that rhetoric, that can cause what happened. When Ricky Jones, who was let off by a judiciary system stacked against normal people, when he did that, that's the rhetoric. When he called for people to have their throats slit and for them to be eliminated, that's the rhetoric the left spew. When they tell you on the left that they're going to do this and they're going to do that, believe them. With every fibre of your body, believe them. They are going to kill you. They want you dead. They are nothing but sheer evil. They do not take any responsibility for what they've said and what they've done, because in their minds they're right. And that's the problem with the left. They always think they're right and everybody else is wrong. for them trying to make and take the moral high ground on this, you have none. Because you are utter scum. You have no idea that it's your rhetoric, constantly calling for violence against people, radicalising people, telling people they're this, that and the other, that people hate them. Everything that you do emboldens these people. When judges release people over and over and over again, like they did with the man who murdered that poor Ukrainian girl, and you try, like Whoopi Goldberg, to justify it because he had schizophrenia, there is no justification for that. And what makes it even worse is 3 scumbags sat there and watched her bleed to death. We've just had a clip where Charlie Kirk had been died and some black guy jumps the barrier to nick the hats of a man who's just been murdered. They are sick. And there is no other way of putting it. Trying to pretend you're this, that and the other doesn't wash anymore. When people are still making threats. I mean, I saw a video today saying, all you right-wing YouTubers, it's not about being hit in the neck. It's just that you're next. Because you have radicalised these people. Because you've let the clinically insane get away with so much. There's no place for political violence, yet you call for it all the time. By your words, by your demonising of people. Far right, Islamophobe, homophobe, transphobe, all these words that are thrown. You try and dehumanise people. You make people on the left see people on the right as subhuman. All you need is an idiot who believes what he's being told. It's just unbelievable. It really is. It's sickening. And to see people still doing it right now, still dehumanising those political opponents, you are fucking evil. You are, without doubt, Beelzebub's children. You can't reason with you. Even now, when it's those, you know it's the words that you say and the rhetoric you use has led to a man being murdered for words, for an opinion, and you still do it whilst pretending to care. Fuck you. You paint a target on everyone's back by dehumanising us. You're evil. You take great pleasure in doing what you do because you know you can get away with it. You utter disgraceful scumbags. Any case, enough of that. Ways to support the channel down below. Like, share and subscribe if you agree with what I'm doing. Because if you genuinely believed that doing what you did and saying what you say is going to shut me up, it's going to shut any of us up. We are all now Charlie Kirk. Everything we do is for him because we will keep his memory alive. He will not die because we will keep his memory alive. All you've done now is show to the world who you are and what you really think. Your reckoning will happen. And if you think what you're doing is going to stop us, It never is. Because I am Charlie Kirk. Everyone who does what they do is Charlie Kirk. See you in the next one.
You said to me that you can't stand the world you're living